On China, as you know, just last week we had the EU-China summit, and President von der Leyen and President Costa visited their counterparts in Beijing. Of course, at the beginning of the year, we hoped for better results, which would be delivered by the summit. But I have to say that despite the strenuous efforts of my colleagues and myself and several long meetings with my Chinese counterparts, unfortunately the list of the accumulated issues on the table will not get shorter, but just grew longer. And clearly the issue is overcapacity. The issue is linked with what we perceive as illegal subsidies, the question mark over how our companies are treated in China, if they get the fair access to public procurement and other issues, and quite a few absolutely unwarranted trade defense measures taken about the products coming from Europe. And I think that all this was very clearly remunerated and highlighted in preparatory long VTC I had with my counterpart, Minister Wang Wentao, just a few days before I think it was actually the day before summit, and then by both presidents von der Leyen and Costa in Beijing. So I think it's quite clear that there is a lot of issues we have to deal with China, because we just want to have fair trade relationship with them. I would underline fair treatment of our companies, and also clear commitment if it comes to subsidies of the products exported to the EU, because we cannot afford to have another development like we had with photovoltaic panels a couple of years ago. So, I mean, of course, the US in many aspects are in similar situation. We are dealing with critical raw materials issues. We are dealing with the permits and export permissions for rare earth, permanent magnets, and I would say these strategic elements which are so needed for our industry. So it's only natural for the close allies like we are with the US to compare the notes and to cooperate in all these aspects. As you know, we also work very, very closely with the US if it comes to the dual-use technologies. You know how complementary we are if it comes to the semiconductors, because if the US have the best chip designers, we have the best machine on this planet to print this chip. So clearly we are complementary here, and we want to consolidate this further by building very solid and strong AI capacities in Europe.